Place a bar of soap in a pan and pour Coca-Cola over it. You'll be amazed by the result. This combination is brilliant. Prepare the pan and then grate an entire bar of soap. It will take a moment, but the results are worth it. Add 200 milliliters of Coca-Cola, enough to cover the soap shavings. Also, add 100 milliliters of water. Heat the mixture over medium heat, stirring constantly to prevent it from burning. Meanwhile, in a separate bowl, mix 100 milliliters of water with a tablespoon of salt. Once everything in the pan has dissolved, add the contents of the bowl. Mix thoroughly. Pour the entire mixture into a container and seal it tightly. Place it in the refrigerator and wait for the soap to solidify. When it's ready, it will change color. Use it to clean burnt pans. See how easily you can get rid of burn marks with this homemade trick. Just take a bit of the soap and wash away the burnt residue. It took me just a moment, and my pan looks like new, without scrubbing or using a scouring pad. This mixture doesn't damage Teflon or delicate surfaces. Mix Vaseline with Coca-Cola. You'll see how wonderful it can be. You'd never think these ingredients could be mixed together. I'll show you how to make your favorite everyday product. It doesn't contain any chemicals. Take a small bowl and add 1 teaspoon of Vaseline. Take half a teaspoon of coconut oil and add it to the bowl. Take a larger bowl and turn it into a steam bath. Place the small bowl in it and pour hot water over it. Cover it with a plate and leave it for 10 minutes. We need to let our ingredients dissolve well. After waiting those few minutes, remove the plate. You can easily mix the Vaseline with the coconut oil now. You probably have some lipstick residue in your favorite color. Apply its remnants to the bowl. If you like experiments, you can add another one in a different color. Mix the lipsticks with the contents of the bowl. Get the Coca-Cola ready. Add 2 teaspoons to the Vaseline mixture. Mix everything again. Once the mixture has become uniform, you can transfer it to a small jar. Wondering what smells so nice and has a great color? That's your new lipstick. It looks beautiful and wonderfully moisturizes your lips. Mix cola with vinegar. It will gain extraordinary properties. These products combined are extraordinary. The mixture of these 2 ingredients is very useful. The most important thing is the correct proportions. Then the mixture will be perfect. Take a container and pour 200 milliliters of Coca-Cola into it. Cola often doesn't taste good when it sits longer or when it's warm. So if you have leftover cola to pour out, use it for this trick. Add 100 milliliters of vinegar to it. If you add another ingredient, the mixture will be even better. Just add 2 teaspoons of salt. Salt will enhance the action of vinegar and cola. The liquid will fizz slightly. Finally, add some dishwashing liquid. Stir everything to mix the ingredients. Make a hole in the cap of an empty bottle. You can use a drill for this, or you can burn a hole with a hot stick. This is a super strong liquid. It is perfect for cleaning and scrubbing tough stains. It cleans metal pots perfectly. It removes food residues from dishes. It kills bacteria and germs. Phosphoric acid and acetic acid have extraordinary cleaning properties. All this makes the liquid perfect for cleaning even the toilet. Just pour the liquid into the toilet and scrub it. This liquid is multifunctional. Keep it handy and use it for cleaning as often as possible. You won't want to use other products anymore. Add egg yolks to Coca-Cola, and you definitely won't regret it. It's amazing. Add 2 egg yolks to a bottle of Coke. You'll see this is an extraordinary trick. Seal the bottle and gently shake it. The Coca-Cola with the yolks will start to change color. Due to the foam and yolks, it will turn a light brown. Before opening it, prepare a blender. There's already some Coke in the blender that I poured out earlier. I have a half-liter bottle of Coca-Cola. Carefully unscrew the cap to let the gas escape slowly. Once it's loosened, pour the contents into the blender. Add a large spoonful of soft butter to the Coke and yolks. Close the blender and mix the butter with the Coke and yolks. Then, add 1½ cups of flour. Add a cup of cocoa powder as well. Close the blender again and mix for 2 minutes. You can use regular cocoa or sweetened cocoa powder. Finally, Add a tablespoon of baking powder. Grease a baking pan and dust it with cocoa powder. Pour the Coca-Cola batter into the pan. Preheat the oven to 185 degrees Celsius and bake for 20 minutes. It bakes quickly and always turns out great. After baking, just turn it out onto a plate, slice it, and enjoy. Bon appétit! Add Coke to eggshells, and you won't have problems anymore. This surprising combination works better than you think. To start, you'll need eggshells from 5 eggs. They can be fresh from a morning omelet. At least you'll use them right away. You'll also need about 200 milliliters of Coca-Cola. It can be the kind that's already flat, the one you were planning to pour out anyway. Pour Coca-Cola over the eggshells. After a moment, transfer them to a blender or some mixer. Turn on the blender, and finally grind the eggshells. It will take a moment. It's important that the eggshells grind well during this time. Pour the mixture of eggshells and Coca-Cola into a tall container. You need to add another ingredient for the mixture to work best. Pour at least 100 milliliters of dishwashing or dishwashing liquid. It can be any kind you use most often. Also, add the same amount of water, about 100 milliliters. Mix everything and pour it into any bottle. A bottle with a spout works best. Close the bottle and keep it in the kitchen by the sink. The liquid has incredible uses. It's exceptionally effective at cleaning the bottom of pans and metal pots. With this product, you can clean all metal surfaces where dirt is hard to remove. It works especially well for scrubbing burnt spots on the bottom of a pot. All the dirt comes off quickly. You can also use it to remove dried food residues from dishes. Don't use it on delicate Teflon and plastic dishes or surfaces. This magical liquid is incredibly helpful for tough stains. It works better than many cleaners. Just use a regular dish sponge and this liquid. Combine Coca-Cola with avocado. Though it sounds strange, it really works. You'll never throw away avocado pits again. If you enjoy this fruit, you'll surely be delighted with its hidden uses. It turns out that the pit is just as valuable as its flesh. Cut out the pit and wash it in warm water. It can even be boiling water, as it helps remove the skin. Peel the pit with a knife, removing the first layer. Then, dice it. Avocado pits contain up to 70% more antioxidants than the fruit itself. These powerful antioxidants support collagen rebuilding, which repairs cell structure. The pit may change color after cutting. Don't worry, this is normal. Prepare a spray bottle. Place the diced pit inside. Then, using a funnel, pour Coca-Cola into it. This beverage originated as a medicine and was once sold in pharmacies. Today, many people use it for purposes other than drinking. It contains many active substances. This homemade remedy is effective for sore elbow and knee joints. It prevents swelling and promotes circulation. Just spray and massage into the skin.